Hello there lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and welcome back to Smash Highlights. Now we've had a bit of an overhaul with this, so it's going to be a bit different. Basically, it's now all fighting with fans, so let's get straight into it. So here we are, yes, it's in a custom game. Oh, and we've got our first challenger. Now, I actually played with the chap briefly earlier. I was just trying to get a warm-up, and he's actually quite good, so I'm a little bit worried now. Let's see if we can change up the rules a little bit, because we can do that now. Right, more people are just appearing, so let's just jump straight to the match, shall we? Right, here we go. Okay, so this is a 4-player game of Smash, as you can probably see, so things are going to be a little bit more hectic than usual. And I don't really know what I'm doing, because this is an awful lot of people to be playing with, and I'm not actually used to this. I'm so used to just playing one-on-one. And there will be some one-on-ones, don't worry, for anybody who's particularly interested in 1v1s, starring yours truly. There will be those, but this is currently just a stock match with 4 people because it mixes it up a bit. Also, it means I get to play with more lovely people all at the same time, which is not a bad thing. Whoa! Oh! It would be me, wouldn't it? I also realised I just wasn't talking just then. Oh, I'm out of the habit. It's been a long time since I actually recorded one of these because I recorded so many matches last time. That it just sort of... I got complacent. It's so easily done. However, I'm... Oh, no. Oh, come on! I'm already dead. Well, it's okay. No, it's just a case of sitting back and watching these guys tackling it out. This really isn't a very good way to start it off, I feel, but... Oh, well, at least it's real and believable. So while these guys are talking, I'm going to point out that this is, in fact, alcohol-free beer, because I'm a responsible man. It's definitely not just the case that I ran out of real beer. It's nice though. So what's going on here? Not a lot. It seems like... Oh, no, Mario's off. It seems like I was taking most of the flak. Oh, and Little Mac's off as well. I've also got some water to keep these from getting just too dehydrated. He-dehydrated, I nearly said. Well, I hope this match is over quickly. No offence to you lovely people who've joined in to play, but... You know, it's just I'm not part of the game. To be honest, it was my own silly fault. I shouldn't have gone off the edge like that. Player 3's out. It's just down to player 2 and player 4 now. Mario versus Peach. Will the princess beat the plumber? I suppose that's basically what he is. This is quite a surreal experience. I'm commentating on somebody else's match. And Peach has gone for the turnip, and she goes over, she throws it, it misses, and Mario's gone for a little slide underneath. And I'm not sure whether I can keep up being a commentator. My money is on Mario, actually. Purely because he's got less damage. But strange things have happened. I don't quite know what happened there. I looked at the camera for a moment, and a turnip went back and forth. I'm not going to ask. It's turnips. Man, crazy. Come on. You know, now I think about it, this is probably going to be a regular... There we go. You see, that never happened in previous Smash highlights, but it did mean I got to put the controller down for a short moment. Well done to Mario. I believe that was fate. Good job on you. Let's get some new people in. Okay, so we're back and we're going to get some new people in, and I'm also going to change the stock so it's a little bit higher. Just three. Here we go. Alan. Is this... I don't know who this is. No, I know somebody called Alan, but this isn't him. The Alan I know is, in fact, basically a tournament-level player. Whoa! A challenger named Simon and a challenger named Charlie. Let's have a team match, shall we? Why not? Mix it up a little bit. I can't manually change the teams. Oh well. I'll just switch myself to green team, and we're golden. I'm going to play as the Deed as well. Also, many people were a little bit confused with the fact that it says my name is Neddy on here. I'll explain that in a minute, but not right now. To the match! I've actually noticed something recently. It's not giving me the option to actually start the match anymore. Okay, I'm on a team with Simon. There's a minor bit of lag, but it shouldn't hurt anything. Yeah, you don't get the option to start, it just does it automatically. Is that on purpose? Is that from an update? Or is that just me being... Well, that's... Who was that? That was Captain Falcon, who is... Charlie! God, it's chaos. Yep, unfortunately, that is going to be a thing. Lag is much more common when you've got more than one person playing. Oh, come on, Simon! We are just making mincemeat of them. You see, this is the thing about proper Smash. I say proper Smash. That's not to say that 1v1 isn't good. I love a 1v1. But when you've got more than 2 people playing, it becomes chaos, and the people who are very good at 1v1 are suddenly left at a rather massive disadvantage because they're not used to fighting this many people. Oh no, come on, Charlie, we need to get it together. Not Charlie, Charlie's my enemy. Simon! I should know that, that's the name of my brother. He's at Simon_only if you want to find him on Twitter. That could be fun for him if he just happens to find a load of people who he doesn't recognise appear all at once. Oh, bad luck, Alan! You've just gone off the edge there. I tell you what, this does at least give me... Oh, Charlie got me with that whole... Yeah, you saw. This gives me an awful lot more to commentate on. It's a lot easier to talk, and it's... The reprimands, the repercussions are less great. For if I happen to talk too much or at the incorrect time or anything like that, it's more forgiving. Oh, wow! I didn't even intend to do that. I didn't even intend to do that. I don't quite know what happened with my diction then. It was all over the shop. Come on, Simon, we can take him. Maybe. Yeah. Team games are interesting because you can sort of rely on your teammates a little bit, but it's good not to rely too heavily because otherwise it would be essentially 2v1, which isn't fair. Oh, is that... Yeah! He's off the edge. It's... Oh, we've got the advantage. Significantly, actually, now that it's 2v1. Oh. It's all over, Alan. They think it's all over. I was about to say it is now, but he's got 2 lives, so... It would be a very long time before I actually said it is now, so... I'm not going to say that. Or maybe I will. You'll just have to wait and see. Right. Ah. Oh, it's actually going to be even now, I think. No. He's actually got the edge on me. Oh. He played very well, to be fair. And it is quite tricky when you've not actually got any communication with your teammate as you would in a real situation with real people on a real sofa. Or maybe a fake sofa. Or couch, if you prefer that term. Honestly, you can call it whatever you like. You can call it a Binzel Bob for all I like. Who knows, maybe some people do call it a Binzel Bob. And I've just appeared very, very... Whoa! He forgets that it's the deed. Come on, it's down to me. Oh, that was gorgeous. If not enough. No, 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 no. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got this. This Alan chap has played beautifully. Oh, one good smash and he's down. This could send me off. Ah, that thing is a doozy, as some people would say. Not me, though. I'm just too cool, as I'm sure many of you know. To the next match. That's not the right team. Ah, new people. Miguel has just appeared. Alan also did just appear. Ah, sorry, Fate, no. I'm going to try and get as many new people in as possible rather than just keep letting the same guys in. Who have we got here? Kazuo, I don't recognise your name. In you come. Who have we got next? Tom, you're new. In you come. Why not? Let's change the rules up a bit and go straight to the match. I tell you what, the really good thing about this as well is that you can do some of the crazy levels, which are fantastic. Things like, well, not the super crazy levels, because, although I'm sure some people would like that, but me personally, I prefer the sort of slightly less crazy, but still somewhat crazy. I've chosen Windy Hill Zone, so we'll see if I get my wish or if somebody else does. Who's it going to be? It wasn't my wish. Is this the... This looks like the Amiga form, though, so... You know, that's just the advantage with not playing on Full Glory mode, is you do get that variation. Which is fun, because why not mix it up a bit? Haha, take that, Fierce Deity Link. Yep, I had a horrible feeling there was going to be one of those old doobly-doos coming down. What I mean to say is bombs. But of course, doobly-doo is also a perfectly acceptable term. In case anybody doesn't understand colloquial English, doobly-doo means bomb. That's not true. I lie a lot about English. Not in a nasty way, I usually correct myself immediately. Whoa! Miguel is being quite a little Dickens. He's sort of focusing on me. This is fun. I love this so much. This is so much more fun than just 1v1 for glory with people I don't know. It's not the same. I'm actually getting to play with you guys loads. This is like having a game of Smash with friends. It's brilliant. There's that little camaraderie, and I wonder whether people specifically try and kill me because it's me. This is also a timed game, in case you hadn't worked out. Maybe you didn't, I don't know. Whoa! That's knocked me off. No, not quite. Takes more to get Rob off. Ah, that will do it, yeah. No, it's like playing with friends, it really is. To the same degree, to roughly the same degree. It's not identical. I'd be lying if I said it was. And I'm sure you wouldn't want me to do that. Unless it's about colloquial English language, in which case I'll do it all the time. Also, I'd like to point out that as well, you probably know, because you'll be watching this in the future when I've already edited it, but this is going to be a longer episode, because despite what I said last recording session about everybody wanting me to do shorter lessons? Good lord! It's difficult to smash and talk. Shorter episodes. Loads of people then turned around and said, actually, I'd love longer episodes, so I'm going to do something a bit in between. That was a silly thing. I took my hand off the controller just to illustrate a point. I don't think I've got a kill yet, but it's not all about the kills. It is all about the kills. Particularly in a time match. It's not just about surviving. Unlike real life, which is pretty much just surviving. That's not true. You can have fun with things like Super Smash Bros. No, I am desperate to get... What? I nearly died. I'm desperate to get at least one person off. Maybe I already have, I don't know. Ooh, Marth, he's on low health. Who's Marth? Player 4? That's not a real name. I apologise if there is actually anybody out there called Player 4. If there isn't, I don't apologise! Haha! It's not easy being a gangster. As I'm sure many of you know, I'm aware that many of my fans are indeed... My fans, which are like my fans, only they're bigger and webbed. It's not going well! These sort of big matches I find myself be... Oh, I got a kill for sure that time! It's not a complete disaster! Yeah! I'm maintaining some of my street cred. No, I'm aware that many of my fans out there are indeed gangsters like myself. Because gangster life is the life for me. That's what I'm trying to say, but I couldn't think how to put it. What am I trying to say? Oh yes, we've been spending most of our lives living in a gangster's paradise. I could have said Smash Bros. Get Paradise and been cool, but everyone knows I'm not actually cool. I am cool. No, I'm not. I'm fritting back and forth with my opinions of myself recently. Mainly today. No, what am I doing? I'm seeing Kirby using his stone, and I failed that miserably. I'm fairly sure I came last. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll have to see. Oh my god! Whoa, what was that then? Was that... Ah! I'm not talking! I need to think! Oh my god! I won! I thought I did so terribly, but I won! Thank you so much to everyone who played. That was fantastic! Oh, I haven't had a game of Smash that good in so long. Next match! Okay, now this time I'm actually going to go for a 1v1, yes. It does mean that I can only play, obviously, with one other person, which isn't ideal, but people like 1v1s, and I want to at least cater partially to that audience. Stu, you're new! That rhymes. Yeah, he's going to join me. That is a very sad-looking me. Sorry, Miguel. Nope. Later on, for sure. Now, how are we going to do this? I'm so popular! Right, let's just quickly do a 2-minute time match. 1v1, let's go. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I was just checking things, as you do. Oh, I'm not sure I was really prepared for a 1v1. But Stu has it. Lucky devil, he gets to absolutely destroy me because I'm not actually all that good at Smash. Somebody did say I was absolutely terrible in the comments last time, which I thought was a bit harsh. But I suppose everyone's entitled to their opinion. Maybe I'm better at cooking than they are. I like cooking a lot. Whoa, I tell you what, the stakes are so much higher in this. Oh ho ho! Nope. Oi! Stakes are so much higher in a 1v1. So much more pressure on you. You can't just sort of say, well, I had a bit of a bad run. It's all your fault whenever you fail. Which, I make that sound a lot worse than it actually is. It's still only a game of Smash at the end of the day. Ooh! Unlucky, Stuart! But nevertheless, we can... Maybe you'll win. Ah! I'm gaseous. Doesn't make any sense at the moment. Basically what I mean to say is that I am burping. Which means it is difficult to talk. Oh, Stuart! Stewie! Oh no, it's not. Of course it's a time match, 2 minutes. I still think it does mean that chances are I'm going to win. But... Whoa! It's going to be all the more embarrassing if I don't now. If something really goes horrendously wrong and I don't win. Oh my, I'm going to be so embarrassed. Whoa! Unlucky mush. I like that. That's a proper British term. Mush or mush. I think it's mush. That's how I've always heard it. I'm just going to avoid the edges. Mainly because I want to win. And I did a little pose. Because I can. Thanks, Stuart. That was a great match. A little bit easy, I have to say, but nevertheless, it wasn't super easy. You put up a good fight, and you were a little bit unlucky with your deaths. If maybe you'd stayed on, who knows which way it could have gone. Next match. Okay, this time I'm going to do something that I think I'm probably going to regret horrendously. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a 2v1, and I am going to be the one. Because I think it would be very unfair if I were to expect one other person to play on their own. That would just be completely unfair. So alright, here we go. Ollie Matty, sure, why not? Pop in. I think you were in 2 games ago, but why not? Oh, no, yeah, he was CPU. Come on. We need one more player. You'll like what I've got in store. It's going to be a team battle, and it's going to be me on my own. Come on. Okay, let's cut to the fight. Okay, here we go. Now I had to actually change it so that it's just a standard team game. Primarily because I realised how difficult it would be to try and communicate that without actually talking to anyone and telling them, yeah, it's going to be a proper, 2v1 guys. Although we did get my stage. I do like this stage. I think it's partially because it's Wii Fit and partially because it's actually quite a fun stage. And for playing as Ness, which I'm pretty new at, I'm pretty sure I've never played as Ness in Smash Highlights. Oh, excuse me. It's ideal because he can't fall off the stage like a dingus, which, as I'm sure you can probably tell, I'm very good at. The reason I picked up Ness is because I'm actually quite interested in playing as Lucas when he comes out. For anyone who doesn't know, for whatever reason, if you don't know, you should have been watching my videos. I talk about this stuff all the time, and I keep you up to date with all the latest Nintendo news. And also you should check out NintendoLife.com. No, what I was going to say is, yes, Lucas is coming back into Smash. After a short break. He's not been in the game recently, obviously, but he was in Brawl, and he's coming back. And of course, as I'm sure many of you are aware, Mewtwo is coming out very, very soon. Next week, technically. And yes, there will be a special Smash Highlights where I play exclusively as Mewtwo. That will be middle of the week, so I don't know how many of you will be able to play. But I'll try and get the word out as soon as possible. So, I mean, if you're watching this, this should be Sunday, the day that this goes out. It'll probably be on the day it happens, and that'll probably be the video for the day. Or the day after, it depends when it's actually released. Because you know what Nintendo are like. Sometimes they'll release things... I tried to do my magic thing. You know what I mean. Now down and B. It didn't work. Yes, Nintendo can be a bit funny when it comes to release things, so I don't know how they're going to do this whole DLC doodad, considering DLC is kind of a new thing for them. I'd like to think it'll happen early in the day, but I don't know, maybe it'll be early in the day American time, which is not early in the day for me. Whoa! Look at the screen, Alex. Look at the screen. Right. Oh yeah, I'm against Stuart. I forgot that. Fire Warrior is with me, though, and I think we're doing pretty okay. Yeah! He's off the edge. Oh, he's out already. This is... Oh, wow! Is it seriously that... Is it seriously that different? The difference between us in the game. Look at it. It's... Luigi's only died once. Until very recently he hadn't died at all. And that's Fire Warrior. I should be calling you by your names because you guys are fantastic. You really are. And if you're watching this and you actually took part, please leave a comment below telling me if you like this new setup. Because obviously it's very experimental and hopefully it should work. I'm hopefully going to be able to get 2 episodes out of this. No, don't die. If I don't die, I'm going to be so pleased. Oh. I still don't know Ness. I don't know if you can tell. It's painfully obvious. No! Oh, I'm still on. I'm still on. Come on. Come on. Fire Warrior. We can do this. No. What's a good Ness move? That's pretty good. Now I know his aerials are pretty gravy. But I'm not good with aerials at the best of times. Oh, stay still. No! He's putting up a good fight. I'll have to give him that. What? That didn't hit him! Come on. I'm calling some serious nonsense on that right there. Okay, if we can get him near the edge, we can just throw him off. He's playing very conservatively, and it's paying off.
Return to your original position.
Come on. Oh. This shouldn't be taking this long. Stuart is putting up a very good fight. You see, I thought he was better than he came across in the last match, and there we go! Well, it was kind of a given that we were going to win that one. Well done, Fire Warrior. We took him out. Stuart, you did very well indeed. I mean, you kept us going for quite a while. What was the name of the other chap? I've got a terrible name. A terrible name? Terrible memory. It's also player 3, so it's, I don't know his name. But thank you all for playing. Next match. Actually, I've just realised we've gone over the allotted recording time. I'm going to continue recording, but this is going to be the end of this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, why don't you smash that subscribe button, and be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.